play. Hey there, hi there everybody. Got another great Alliance War video. This time at XS, we're going up against the Matrix in the Masters bracket of Season 29 of Alliance War. Now, this was not a planned fight. When my Alliance mates accidentally took the wrong path, I'm not mad. It wound up working out great. But this Mole Man fight here on Strike Counter was not ideally suited for the Dr. Doom that I wound up bringing. So the gist of it here is that you have a set amount of counters of attacks right underneath Doom's power bar, right? You've got a handful of light attacks, handful of medium attacks, handful of heavy attacks. And once you run out of those available attacks, well, then his block, your block proficiency falls in this case on this node. And Mole Man's going to wind up wrecking you. Mole Man, of course, is shock immune as well, so Doom doesn't get that extra razzle-dazzle. I'm boosted to the gills. I started with a Power Start 1. That makes life a lot easier because those charges are reset once you throw a special attack. So what I'm doing right here is that I'm just trying to bait out specials, and I'm trying to bait out heavy attacks, right? The idea here for this, in addition to some of the other nodes later on, what I like to do is medium, light, medium, parry, heavy, or medium and then throw a special one, right? So any combination of those usually wind up working out pretty okay. Mole Man here, of course, I got to be pretty careful on those parries just because he can wind up shrugging those off, and I'll wind up getting destroyed. Because I use the Power Start 1 just to make my life easier with this node, I don't have the invulnerability, so if I get tagged, it's pretty much game over. And if I don't, you know, keep resetting those charges, then my block proficiency, again, plummets, and it's pretty much game over. Mole Man, fortunately, has some really easy specials to evade, so that's a big plus as well. I'm just blocking right here because my block proficiency still is, you know, normal. I'm just tanking some of these blocked hits, you know, eating a little bit of damage. I'm boosted so it doesn't hurt too terribly much, and then just going to town on Mole Man here. So even though I wasn't really tailor-suited for this fight, it wound up working out pretty okay. I usually wind up taking this mini, and so I'm pretty familiar with the node, which wound up working out pretty okay. And just like that, Dr. Doom coming in clutch up against Mole Man. So I will take that. I will take that. Nice. KO. Moving on to the next fight here is the mini. It's Strike Counter again, this time with a Super Skrull. I've got Claire as well. This was a planned fight because it is one of the shared nodes, I suppose, before Boss Island. Going in with Claire Voyant, and the idea here is very similar to how it was with Mole Man, right? You've got, you know, 4 light attacks, 2 heavies, or 5 light attacks, 4 mediums, and 2 heavies that you have to work with. Super Skrull here is nice. You know, you got class advantage. I just need to be mindful of the falter that he winds up getting. That's the icon of the head with the spritz coming off, whatever. I don't know, these icons. So I'm just going to be mindful of that, because once that counter winds up falling off, then I'm susceptible to falter, and I wind up getting ruined pretty quick that way too. I still do have the, let's see, I forget which boost I wound up using here, actually. But the point of it is I don't want to get tagged. I'm still boosted to the gills. I've got a 150% Mystic power gain as well, which with class advantage just means I've got specials all over the place, which is fantastic. And it's going extremely well. I'm just absolutely melting this dude up until right about now. So you got the falter coming up, so I'm just keeping my eye on that. He throws the special, cool, whatever. I got falter, so I want to parry, hit into him, activate the falter, whatever, dex back, and I get tagged. It does a little bit of damage, but not too terribly much. He still has full health. I've got so much time left. I'm staying in the bleed phase for Claire, so every time I wind up throwing a special 2, I wind up healing, and just like that, I'm back up to full health pretty much. And you know, just keep going to town on this guy. Overall, it wound up working out pretty well. Like I said, this is a Masters fight. We are in the first Masters bracket, which is very cool. All that being said, we wound up taking the W on this one. It was a do-or-die war for us. These guys don't make mistakes, and we wound up coming through clutch with one of the best wars we've ever done. So that was very cool, very cool. All right, guys, I'm robvonshoe. Consider liking and subscribing. We'll catch you next time. Take care, everybody.